A mysterious new face. Well, physically speaking, all of this has been new, so, yeah. Well, there have been some returning Pokemon, to be fair, I think. Don't ask me what they are. Don't touch it, me! Anyway, more Pokemon Cardinal. And yes, now there's a new Hunger 7 episode. Wait till tomorrow.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Norclo adventure here in Pokemon Cardinal.
What's good?
Last time we defeated the gym leader Jacques and got the Maritime badge, so be sure to get caught up on that if you haven't yet, but moving forward today, we're going to be heading towards Donovan City, the location of the next gym. We've got to head down Route 7 to get there, so why don't we get a move on, shall we?
Get there when we get there. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if there's going to be any, like, Norclo regional variants and stuff like that. There's been a Meowth regional variant ever since they introduced the concept. Which, to be fair, was just 2 gens ago.
Route 7, much like basically every other part of Norclo, is very picturesque and scenic. It's
They've all been
arguably even
pictures.
more so, in fact, as it leads into the Robella Forest, one of the biggest forests in all the Norclo region. It's not like we have to rush to get there, though, as this route has its own beauties to offer. Amongst other trainers you might find along this trail, you're of course also going to find Pokemon, and the Pokemon you can find here include Quayleaf, Snebel, Bumblow, Frosky, Quilkson, and Terrasect. Obviously nothing we haven't seen before, but that's just another reason why you'll like the Robella Forest so much, as in pure forest fashion, it houses tons of different kinds of Pokemon. So let's go ahead and head that way and see what we can find.
Really, the areas that are just like, here's a bunch of Pokemon you fought already. It's more like, boring. But, just any new Pokemon? No, skip.
As you can see, the Robella Forest is an extremely beautiful place, but it's also very dense. The concentration of trees here is pretty thick, and you can get lost if you're not careful, so make sure you keep track of where you're going. As I mentioned earlier, this forest is home to a ton of Pokemon, and the ones you'll typically see here are both Quayleaf and its evolution Pheasantry,
Nice.
Bumblow, Terrasect, Darbursa, Quilkson, Snebel, Shroomish, Yanma, who is actually
Yanma's
someone
back.
we haven't seen to this point
That's
yet,
right, Shroomish
so
has been
that's
here
pretty
so far.
cool,
So, ooh,
and
yeah,
a
new one.
Norclo Pokemon we have not yet come across, Maple Leaf.
Maple. Maybe it's Maple Leaf.
Maple Leaf is the imitation
I
Pokemon,
love this
a
thing's
category
look.
it actually shares with Sudowoodo, which is very fitting because just how Sudowoodo imitates the appearance of trees, Maple Leaf will imitate the appearance of leaves in order to blend into its
I
surroundings.
like that.
As such, these Pokemon are rare and hard to
Too
come
bad it's
by.
actually grass
If you
type,
stumble across
not that
one, it's
Sudowoodo
recommended
tricking
you
you thing.
catch it while you have the chance, because it could
But
be
hey,
a
it's
while
nice.
till you have another opportunity.
Ooh, shit, it's rare in the region. Ooh.
As you can see, if you haven't filled out your teams
The
to
thing's
this
probably
point,
the size of a
the Robella
Joltik,
Forest
though.
is a fantastic place to start doing so, thanks to the high number and variety of Pokemon available. So hopefully something appeared here that piqued your interest. And speaking of piquing your interest, what the heck is going on over there?
You tell me.
Please stop! Get away from me!
She must be the new person.
You're not going anywhere, girlie. Not until we get that Aurora Stone.
Aurora Stone.
Yeah, do you know what that thing's capable of?
Nope.
A stone that is said to be the origin of Norclo's particularly cold weather. Is no such thing for a child to be playing with. You could hurt yourself. Just hand it over to us and we'll take care of it for you.
I know what the stone can do, thank you very much. And it's my responsibility to protect it from rotten people like you.
Why, you disrespectful little punk! I think it's time we taught you a lesson.
Yeah, no more games, kid. It's the end of the road for you.
This already has a higher budget than most Pokemon games. It has voice acting. I know I've made a joke already, but here we are. Ooh! She has all 3 of the starters.
Who did that?
Well, well, well. If it isn't our little friend from back at the power plant.
It's
Oh my
where
gosh,
the
thank you so much. Things were starting
game's
to get
main
scary
character
out there
comes
for a
in.
sec.
Well, you're not out of the woods yet, kid. And you're not gonna be leaving them either. Go, Venipine!
Frosky, go! Let's teach these runts a
So
lesson.
these are the same ones from the Pokemon for sure. But
You're
his
the ones
Pokemon's
who are gonna
evolved.
be taught a lesson. Hey you, wanna help me take out these thugs?
Obviously.
Awesome, let's get to it then. Go, Snowbow.
Snowbow. A new one.
Well, would you look at that? Snowbow is the snowman Pokemon. They have no home of their own, so they can often be seen wandering about in snow-filled plains and mountains.
That's depressing.
Desperately looking for somewhere to call their own.
God damn it, that's... I feel that, man.
Ah, no! Our Pokemon! What happened?
Looks like we just got frostbitten.
They are filling out... Oh, wait, no, I see what happened now. What happened was when she threw out all 3 stars, was just us throwing up our starter and intercepting
we'll let
it.
you hold on to that stone a little longer. No
I
big
think.
deal. But trust me, we will be back.
And next time we won't leave so nicely.
Thank goodness those two are gone. I thought I was done for. Thanks so much for showing up and saving me like you did. What was your name, by the way? Reed and
Blast
Linda.
hard
Got
cheese.
it. Well, I definitely owe you guys one. I'm on my way home now, but maybe I'll see you around sometime. You seem like pretty good trainers, too. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll let you battle me sometime. Alright, well, I'm out of here. Catch you later.
She's a gym leader, isn't she?
My goodness,
The
we didn't
gym
exactly
leader
get
or
a
the
brisk walk
champion?
through the woods, did we? At first, they seemed like just a nuisance, but Team Tundra is starting to look like they might end up being a real thorn in our sides. And what was all that business about that Aurora Stone? Apparently, it's the reason why Norclo is all snowy and stuff. Whatever the case may be, I
It's
think our
probably
adventure
going
through
to give us the
Norclo
new
just
gimmick for
became a
this
bit
game,
more
because the Game
serious
Freak
than
can't
we might
decide
have
on one
initially
gimmick, so they
expected.
just keep introducing
No
new
worries,
ones.
though. We still have a gym to get to, and it looks like we finally made our way through the forest. Donimit City is right on the other side, so let's get to it. We finally made it. Donimit City is a metropolis for sure, but it's one with the right amount of nature mixed in as well. There are multiple places of interest here, including the Game Corner, which is completely open for business because Norclo is unaffected by game rating restrictions, thank goodness. The Research Laboratory, where many experiments and projects
I
are
get the
conducted
inside
for the
joke.
advancement of technology and science, and of course, the gym. I think we can probably do some sightseeing after we take care of that business that we need to attend to.
The gym.
So why don't we head right over to the gym?
I usually get some sightseeing done first, mostly just to see if there's anything in the shops and stuff like that. And of course, the Pokemon Center.
Here at the Donimit City Gym, the gym trainers and leaders specialize in grass-type Pokemon. Unless you decided to start with Mbit, we haven't really come across any fire types yet.
We have
but
come
if
across
you want
flying
a type
types,
advantage
though.
Here, there are still plenty of options, as we currently have access to ice, poison, flying, and bug types.
Correct.
So if you've trained your Pokemon well and hopefully evolved them,
And
at
probably
this
don't
point,
still have a
you should
bug
be
type
in
on the
good shape.
team.
Oh, who's this? A trainer? To what do I owe this lovely visit?
I mean, if you still have a
I have
trick,
to guess,
I
I
mean,
would
to be
suspect that
fair,
you
if you have
company
still a
hoping
bug
for
type on your
gym
team,
badge.
fair.
Yes, if you haven't yet guessed, I am the gym leader here. My name's Leo, and other than my
I
time
went
at the
through all
game
Gen
corner,
7 with a
I don't
Ladybug
play
and a
games.
Letty,
I
and
defeat most trainers quicker than a game of Voltorb Flip. Are you sure you really want to face the likes of me?
I didn't think it'd be a grass type. I think it'd be more electric, but we've already had the electric
Well,
gym leader.
looks like
Mostly
it's
because
settled then.
Voltorb
You
Flip.
think you're tough? I eat trainers like you for breakfast. Let's go!
How do you get out there? We'd have a grass type trainer that was a businessman before. Usually they're all
Pick the wrong guy
high.
to mess with, kid. Go! Maple Leaf!
Maybe it's Maybelline.
So luckily, we already ran into Maple Leaf earlier in the Robella Forest, so we're fairly familiar with it. As a bug grass type, it's actually going to be 4 times weak to a lot of the types we
Flying
have access
and
to,
fire.
like fire, flying, and ice.
Oh, and ice,
so this
right.
first
I always forget
Pokemon
about ice.
really shouldn't be too much trouble at all.
But it's the first Pokemon.
That was just a test.
The
to
most
see if you were
unrealistic
even
thing
worth
is the
my
fact that
time.
he's using
Let's
3
give you something a
Pokemon.
little more difficult now.
He'd still be
Go.
using 1 if it was
Pheasantry.
made by an actual main thing. But when you used to have like
We of
5-on-5
course have
Pokemon
already
battles,
encountered
nah, they
Pheasantry
only have like
as
1 or 2
well,
the
and
entire
there's a good
game.
chance you even have one on your team. While your bug types aren't going to be as effective here, ice-typed moves are still going to be 4 times effective as well. So if you have Cyberanine on your team, this should be a piece of cake. If not, you still have the option of Flaridas and Venipine that will give you a super effective advantage.
If I wasn't sure I was going to wipe the floor with you with my last Pokemon, I would say I'm actually impressed. Go, Grember!
Grember? It looks
Now,
like a Karibo.
Here's something impressive. Grember is the Wolverine Pokemon and has the oft-requested, ever-elusive Grass-Fire typing. While young, it is aggressive and at times
it's not
overconfident.
4 times weak
If you
to
provoke it
anything
too
that
much,
I
it is
know
known
of.
to go into a blinding rage.
If there's like some obscure
but
one that's
some
weak
believe
to it,
does this
it's 4
just
times weak
show
to,
off.
let me know.
It's also a part of the
It is still weak to-
pseudo-legendary family of the Norclo region, something that is unheard of for a gym leader like Leo,
Seriously.
who is just 3rd in the lineup. Grember's
It is
fire
still weak to
typing is
flying
going to take
type,
away your
though.
fire type advantage if you have one, and also turn your bug and ice types into weaknesses where they were once strengths before. It definitely turns this gym battle on
Quayley
its
is a
head, to say the
50-50 because
least,
he will be
which
super
might
effective
be
against the
why
grass,
Leo
but his
uses
grass
Grember
typing will
in
be
the
weak to
first place.
fire.
It's almost as if he draws you in and builds up your confidence with his first 2 Pokemon that have many weaknesses, but then he busts out Grember,
The
who
house
completely
always
changes
wins
everything
in the
you've been
end.
relying on so far. It's a very interesting strategy, and you're going to have to be at the top of your game if you want to finish Leo off and claim that gym badge.
A challenge from a gym
What?
leader?
I
Blasphemy.
lost? This must be some kind of game, right?
I imagine for that one, you're just going to have to bring in all the type advantages and brute forces.
Well, just like my Grember, it seems like I might have got a little overconfident there. Usually my gym battles are just like child's play, but you certainly played your cards right.
By the way, what's the ability
Here, take the
Berserker?
nose badge. It is official proof to the Norco League
If
that
it
you defeated
exists
my gym.
IRL. It is a made up one.
Congratulations. Now don't get too cocky yourself and let this go to your head. If you do, you and I are going to have a little talk.
Leo, come
he's
quick!
wearing his gym
We
badge
need your
as an
help.
actual badge,
Something's
though.
going on at the research
Well, what's
laboratory.
this?
It seems like someone is trying to take it over.
No, great.
What? Really? Well, if that's truly the case, I think Reed and Wendy here are the real help you're looking for. You two just beat me fair and square in a gym battle. If there's anyone in this city who's capable of taking on some fools trying to cause trouble, I'd say it's you. So you better
give
get over
this guy's
it.
respect.
Diamond City needs you.
Man, it's just one big event after another, isn't it?
It's like we're the main
I
characters
have
or
a feeling I
something.
know who's causing the trouble at the research lab, but unfortunately we're going to have to wait till next time to find out for sure.
Oh.
Thank you all so much for watching, though. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a
Yeah, I'm
like,
gonna stop
subscribe
it
if you're
here.
new for more Pokemon